Rapper Daniel Hernandez goes by many different names, including 6ix9ine, Tekashi 6ix9ine, and just plain old Tekashi 6ix9ine. The New York-based rapper dropped his hit song Gummo in 2017, an intense track that accompanied an in-your-face music video that's not for the faint of the heart.
I don't cause no problem, man, you know what I'm saying? I address them. That's me. I'm the hottest artist in the city.
After reaching top charts shortly after release, 6ix9ine's name started surfacing all around the internet. So who exactly is the rainbow-haired, colorful grill-wearing artist whose body is covered in 6ix9ine tattoos? Let's dive deeper as we explore the untold truth of 6ix9ine. Be sure to watch this entire video as you're not going to want to miss out on some of what we have for you all today. Also, leave a like and subscribe to the channel to show your support. With that being said, let's get right into it. He uses beef to gain publicity.
Living y'all raps, y'all don't do. I know that personally. What y'all gonna give me 48 hours? Yo, wait 2 months. Yo, this thing gonna die? Where? Where I'ma die? Chief Keef, Lil Reese.
It's pretty obvious that Tekashi has recently taken over the rap scene. While his chart-topping songs and crazy persona may be a part of the reason, he's also involved with a lot of beef, which actually helps boost his popularity. 6ix9ine typically targets other popular rappers to start beef with to gain a similar following base. Some examples include Trippie Redd, The Game, YG, and Chief Keef. However, a lot of the disputes that Tekashi is known for are straight up dumb and don't make much sense. On Saturday, June 2nd, reports from New York City detail a shooting at the W Hotel in Times Square around 6 a.m., where Chief Keef was the target. The shots missed. In fact, they hit the building pretty high. Immediately, heads turned to 6ix9ine after the words were exchanged, and Sosa happened to be in his hometown. Obviously, Tekashi did not believe that this was the case, and went completely off on Chief Keef after people started accusing the rapper of starting the violence. In fact, Tekashi actually blamed Keef for the problem, stating that Keef is a gangster rapper who promotes violence, and claimed that that's the real reason he's getting heat on the streets. Another prime example of unnecessary beef is with Trippie Redd. Everyone who's up to date with the rap world knows what's going on between the two. Interestingly, Trippie and 6ix9ine have made a song together. Yeah, they're beefing. Seems a bit sketchy to me, but you know, could this be another form of using public beef for fame? Whatever. Either way, many people didn't know this about 6ix9ine, but keep watching as we uncover even more. He uses social media as his main outlet to create viral content to reach a bigger audience on a more personal level. An interesting fact is that prior to becoming a rapper, Tekashi would wear t-shirts that said funny nonsense Garner to gain attention on platforms such as Instagram for shock value. That aspect would eventually launch his Scum Gang 6ix9ine campaign. He says scum stands for society can't understand me. Of course, some of his social media skillfulness has spilled over as he continues to thrive on Instagram with over 1.7 million followers. The rapper regularly posts pictures of himself with firearms and stacks of cash. However, 6ix9ine doesn't appear to have a Twitter username or Snapchat username. This obviously garners a lot of attention from people all over as they're eager to see what crazy post Tekashi will make next. He's often seen posting about beef and just anything that's going to grab the world's attention. This is a big reason as to how 6ix9ine actually got so famous and continues to keep his fame. 6ix9ine makes himself stand out and seem like a completely different artist. Yes, his music may be different than other rappers, but the screen trap music is what's becoming popular nowadays. For example, we have Lil Pump, Trippie Redd, and many other new rappers who have risen to fame from this. However, 6ix9ine tries to make himself stand out as a different type of rapper. Just a few months ago, he released a song without screaming to try cover up the craziness he often portrays. Of course, it's impossible to ignore his aesthetics, which is similar to a fellow artist Lil Pump, but the CUDA lyricist differentiates himself by carving out a new niche in the sea of SoundCloud artists. He raps about violence in his hometown as opposed to the substance that Lil Pump raps about, so I guess that makes him different, and not to mention the crazy hairstyle as well. His reckless attitude has people constantly talking about him, creating an even bigger spotlight on him. He keeps everyone in suspense for what's next to come. Honestly, people are more worried about what 6ix9ine is going to do next. Not only are fans eager to see Tekashi's next show, social media post, or listen to the lyrics of the new hit single, but his crazy attitude and way about life are what keeps people at the edge of their seats. The entire community sheds light on this guy, whether it be for the countless crimes he's committed, beef, or just his music. 6ix9ine has gained a following base of people who are interested in his life. It may not be the best that people are more worried about what he's going to do, but it definitely draws a lot of attention to the name. This is what makes Tekashi different than many other rappers, especially considering his frequent social media posts and funny memes about his hair. It all clicks into place. Other rappers like J. Cole, Kendrick, and more veteran artists don't use social media as much. But as the world has evolved into an online atmosphere, this creates a perfect place for Tekashi to display himself. Using social media to grow yourself is definitely a great way to do so. He promotes money, drugs, women, and a bigger lifestyle. which in this generation is what people want to listen to. So earlier we talked about how Tekashi believes himself to be unique and different from most rappers, but honestly he is the same in many aspects. While he does have the crazy hair and teeth and does rap about his Brooklyn streets, he frequently targets the idea of money and drugs mixed with women to keep these current day people engaged. This is pretty much like any other hit rap artist. It almost seems like the way to success is to flaunt your cash or lifestyle over a catchy beat. While Tekashi does that, if not more, making people drawn to his character. Even on social media, 6ix9ine will have little hidden money references in the backgrounds of his post. While it's pretty obvious what he's doing, it definitely keeps his fans more excited and motivated to be just like him. Okay, well, maybe not just like him, but his fans want to have a similar lifestyle and grow to be as successful as Tekashi. I mean, who doesn't want money, woman, and a fancy lifestyle? Either way, this is a big factor that goes into play as to how 6ix9ine not only got famous, but kept the fame in his hands. He uses similar rap cadences and rhyming patterns in most of his songs in order to keep fans engaged with songs stuck in their heads. It's not impossible to come up with a rap pattern, especially nowadays. It just seems like most rappers have a good beat, or say something catchy over and over again. Tekashi seems to fall into both categories here. Many of the lyrics he sings in songs Tekashi produces are very catchy and hard to stop singing. Along with a trap beat and even screaming, fans love it. Some may hate it, but the true 6ix9ine fans can't get enough of it. His music often pumps people up while keeping them motivated to live the similar lifestyle. He never gets offbeat and stays open with listeners by portraying similar themes throughout his songs. However, it may not be as complicated as one may think, considering Tekashi sings the same lines a lot. This is definitely a big reason as to how Tekashi became famous and goes along with the Untold Truth as well. He is a follower and likes to do ideas that have been created as if they were his own, staying on the trend trains.
Que Dios me lo cuide mucho.
Daniel, mira,
Mucho.
estos niños.
Dios me lo cuide a todito.
Estos niños son del barrio mío, son muy pobres.
6ix9ine may not have a budget like Drake, but the Billy rapper actually did his own version of Drizzy's God Plan video. While shooting the visuals for his song GED in the Dominican Republic, 6ix9ine took some time to hand out money to less fortunate children of the country. "I'm in DR right now, shooting my new music video, GED," the rapper said in an Instagram clip posted on March 26. "I always thought I knew what was the meaning of being poor till I got the DR. It showed me that. It gave me a realization of what being poor really was." In the video, 6ix9ine can be seen handing out $100 bills to children, telling them to head home with the money and give it to their mother and father. As the kids learned the rapper's charitable mood, more kids eventually began to run up to him, and he happily handed out more bills. Later in the video, 6ix9ine can be seen giving 2,000 Dominican pesos to a few elderly people. "May God protect you a lot," an elderly woman says to the rapper in Spanish. Seems similar to God's plan. Well, that's right. This may or may not be copying, but I feel Tekashi definitely had a similar idea as to Drake, in order to stay on the trends and attract fans. Interestingly, Drake never called 6ix9ine out for this. But what we've concluded is that Tekashi may have actually wanted Drake to call him out because, as we talked about earlier, he's known for starting pointless beef to gain attention. This isn't the only time 6ix9ine used similar ideas to others, but it's for sure a great way for him to grow his fan base. He uses his aggressive tone and word choice to cultivate his hood persona. As we all know, Tekashi is aggressive in his nature, whether it be in the disputes he's involved in, social media posts, music videos, and of course, his songs themselves. This is what the rapper is known for, but what he wants to make very clear is that he is a hood rapper. He grew up in Brooklyn and was exposed to many bad things. After this, he was able to create a huge rapping career. His story is one thing, but what people know him for is his aggressive hood character. Unlike Lil Pump, who is only aggressive, 6ix9ine is hood-like and promotes the ideas of violence from his childhood. This is another big reason as to how Tekashi got famous and garners attention all over. However, many people don't like him for this, as they believe 6ix9ine isn't a real rapper and only screams for fame. Either way, it gained his popularity, so why not continue? He gets multiple features with well-known artists. Having features or working with other artists is one of the best ways to gain fame, especially if the person you're working with is more famous than you and has a similar style. Some of 6ix9ine's biggest collabs include Trippie Redd, Tory Lanez, Young Thug, and the renowned New York City rapper 50 Cent. While many rappers talk down to Tekashi, the ones who support him help the rapper grow a lot. It's kind of like getting a shout out in a way, because being featured in a song shows your name to millions of people. Interestingly, his biggest collab with Trippie Redd led to huge beef, which may even make Tekashi more famous. Either way, this is a huge contributor as to how 6ix9ine grew to fame over the years.
Just another reminder to enter the iPhone 10 giveaway we have going on. All you guys need to do is subscribe, turn on post notifications, drop a like, and comment the hidden message in the video.